Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we'll be talking about the ANC and how it has failed South Africa. If you look back from the past 3 decades, the ANC have been in power, but what do they show for it? Corruption, crumbling infrastructure, skyrocketing unemployment, and a country that's bleeding economically. Enough is enough. Let's be honest. If you look at the youth unemployment at the moment, it's around 60%, making it one of the highest in the world. Load shedding, electricity failure, they have become a daily reality for many South Africans. Corruption scandals, the cost of costing the country like billions of rands. Basic services like water, roads, and healthcare are failing communities. And praise by the ANC for these failures. And on the other hand, when we look at like the private sector or the private initiative, and it starts to be very interesting. While the ANC sits in parliament doing little, the private individuals and communities are taking action. People such as Rob Hersov, a prominent entrepreneur, has warned repeatedly that South Africa is heading for a collapse. If the current policies continue, meanwhile, Afrikaner communities are building their own future. Take Akademia, a 3.2 billion Afrikaans university, Pretoria, like located in Pretoria East, and it's about to be completed, and it's going to house like facilities such as residence, labs, sports facilities, and experimental farms. Ah man, hey. So if you look at the ANC, like they've done nothing compared to these guys. So right now we're going to react to a video where Rob Hersov highlights what the ANC have done or actually have not done in the past few years, like few years as in 30 years, like they've done nothing. So it's going to highlight some of the points that the Afrikaners or the private sector has been flourishing and helping grow the country, even though there's these BE laws and everything that's happening in this country. So yeah, we're going to react to this clip and also highlight some of the comments that were made by some of the individuals who commented on this post.
People got together and said, this is how we run the country for the next 10 years.
Remember, they fought each other in two Boer wars. They hated each other. The Afrikaners and the Anglos hated each other. In 1948, when the Afrikaners took power, they instituted their view of separateness, the definition of apartheid. That was their view. The Anglos had been in charge, that probably wouldn't have happened. It wouldn't have gone in that direction, and it went in that direction. And the Afrikaners gave no benefits to the Anglos, to us non-Afrikaners. We got no benefits from them. We got no benefits from the ANC either. We're like the coloureds, the coloureds didn't get any special deals under the Nat government, and they don't get any in the ANC.
But you guys were running the show before
show?
the National Party took over.
Yeah.
Yes,
you guys
correct.
were getting all the benefits, and they weren't. They were
but we created the
oppressed,
benefits.
almost.
Yeah, but we created the benefits. The ANC has created no benefits. They've just stolen. Tell me that.
Yeah, I'm not going to defend ANC.
No, I know you won't. I know, but you'd agree with me. But
not defendable.
if you look at what the Nats created when they were in power, Afrikaners. I'm not an Afrikaner. They created universities, health care, roads, rail. I mean, yes, they spent way more on white kids than black kids, which has been the biggest damage done to this country.
Till today, yeah.
Yeah, but
It's hurt us.
But
big
they
time.
still built unbelievable institutions, infrastructure.
And let's read some of the comments, and these are quite interesting to be honest. Look at this person, Vuyu. He said money to white businesses from 523 township is 1 trillion rands. 200 billion goes to Somalis and the others if the money can be circulated amongst township or blacks. people in the area, white people would suffer. Somalis, Pakistanis, Bangladeshis, and all of them. So right now, this guy is basically shifting blame. So everything is about Somalis and other nationalities. Like, hey, accountability in the black community is a problem, and like, no. Okay, let's see what Max is saying. Max is saying, is it possible for them because you can build it for six people? What? Is it possible for them because they build it for six people? Yeah, I don't know what that person is saying. Rick Ray says the problem is those institution was built with cheap labor and was only made available for small population group. You already had finance on your side. We're not defending the ANC. So this person is basically saying that white people, like all the universities that they've built, like they build it for themselves and not to accommodate black people, and which is a valid reason. But black people, where is your universities? For 30 years these people, like, hey, excuses, hey, it's rampant around black people. You guys haven't built anything, but you are busy every time it's white people. Why? Hey, no, black people, you have to do better, man. No, 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 no. Here's another comment from, I cannot read that surname. I don't know what is it, the name or surname. The person says, I'm contributing to AfriForum because they build schools, houses, infrastructure, and are not afraid to roll up their sleeves and work. Japan began recovery from the atomic bombings almost instantly, and formal recovery phases lasted approximately from 1946 to 1954. 8 years. In just 8 years, imagine. In South Africa, after 31 years, basically everything has collapsed. Infrastructure, stealing, corruption, and the ANC regime follow a parasitic economic system. They benefit from BE, taxpayer money, and do not contribute anything in return. The ANC of the elite group of the ANC living at the expense of the masses and blaming whites for their incompetence. Is that correct or not? I think that's 100% valid. If you agree, please comment and say what you want. Another comment is from Sal Tom, if I'm not sure. You guys want universities for what? I mean, we have a lot of them, but no industries. You equip people to stay at home. This is a valid reason. You see, at least someone is making sense. They don't build anything. It's just universities and malls. Why? South Africa. Hey, no, this country is something else. And another person says, he lies, the university in Pumalanga, and historically the Dutch are beneficiaries of colonization and apartheid looties. Rob Hersov is a racist. Okay, yeah, take that as you will. I don't know what to do with that. Okay, thank you. This user says, this university you building, but no employment. You why don't you build employment? Aibo, so many degrees holders looking for work. And the person said, I expect this university will have a goal to build economy by correctly teaching people who don't want the only 30% qualification but a proper quality education. Okay. Yeah, thanks everyone. I think that's it. Thank you.